I connected with this guy on Bumble. And I'm sharing this because even as a dating coach, I can get caught up in somebody's wonderful profile. And this guy had an amazing profile. He was a philanthropist. After 9/11, he decided to leave his corporate job and go and train people in the Middle East, young people, so that they would have good jobs and have skills so that they wouldn't turn to crime, terrorism, whatever it is that they would turn to without the skill set that he was training them for. I'm like blown away. He's won all these honors, and Simon Sinek, if you know who he is, had endorsed him. It was just like incredibly impressive. So I wrote back, I'd love to chat on the phone. And he said, great, I'd love to hear about more about you. Please send me your number. So I send him my number, and I don't usually send my real number. I usually either do Google Voice. Well, this guy just seemed so great. I thought, oh, here's my number. And then I didn't hear from him for 2 days. And I started to get this really bad feeling that this person wasn't real and somebody stole his identity. And that night, I had a dream. And so this was a crazy, crazy dream where the guy came to my house, and he was a much younger version of him. He was wearing a suit, and he's obviously not him. And I'm like, you know what, just get out of my house. You're not him, and I want you to leave. And in the middle of the night, I wake up, and he's in my bed, fully dressed in his suit next to me. It's this crazy thing. And I'm like, what are you doing here? I told you to get out of here. And I wake up in the morning, and all my stuff is stolen. He had taken my computer and my jewelry, and I'm like, oh my God, I should have listened to my instinct. And I woke up for real, and I was like, okay, pay attention. This is a sign. This guy is fake. And when I looked back at his profile, all of the pictures were obviously stolen from a website. They were all website pictures. There was no casual picture, and everything was low resolution. And so I immediately unmatched. I should have blocked him. I couldn't figure out how. I was so nervous about him finding me somehow that I got off the dating app, and I freaked out. So my message to you is follow your instincts. If something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Sometimes there are some great people online who are well known, and they could be amazing, and I would love to meet someone like that. Don't get carried away with a profile. A profile is not a person, and I am really glad that I had that dream, because it just was like your unconscious is telling you the truth. Share with me any stories you have about meeting people online that you had an instinct about and you were right.